Welcome back to another painting session. As you can see, it looks pretty simple, but it's pretty outrageous what I'm about to do. It's going to be pretty ambitious. I'll hold up the sketch. This is very different of what I've done. So different that that I had to put some details on the back for the first time. Right there. Those details pertain to a fissure I will be making on this side. So as you can see, brown theme will have a ring on this very big planet. It's much bigger on the canvas than I made it out in the sketch, as I decided that a bigger planet would be a bit better, even if most of it will be covered up. I plan that the tallest peak will be in the center. I also want to shift this maybe a little bit upwards, so I might do that maybe like a ½ inch up, so it would go like right there about. That'd be the tip of it. So biggest mountain will bisect here, or not bisect it, will be like hitting the center of the planet. And ring will be partially covered up by the other mountains. 3 layers, the spire layer, normal mountain layer, and then very wide layer, the ground layer right here. Very they won't be tall at all. This will be like maybe this tall, and they'll stretch out right there. No water at all. So I'll have that make the line. Paint, I might have a water texture for them, but it won't be anything crazy. I'll have a texture for the fissure's wall. Once I have that done, I'll take a paint scraper and a piece of paper, attach it to the end of it right here, and then spray wherever I may need it. I will affix the paper somewhere else if I have to, if it is not big enough to be in the center. So that's how I'll do that. And then paint over any of the sideline. I will be doing that as I well, you actually no, I'll tell you, because I'll have shadow here, but I do not want it to stretch up here. As let's say I have a little ledge right here, and I want to make my shadow down, but I cannot make it up, and we'll do that regardless on here. So if I have that wall, I have the wall right there, and I spray here, boom, got it, no issues. So that's what I plan to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If there are any issues, I'll just cover it up with some mist. So yeah, pretty easy, and it won't be easy. It'll be very long, a very long painting. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't really know how fast I'll be able to get this done. Might be an hour, might be 30 minutes, might be 20, 15 minutes, who knows. But I'm betting on like 45. So I'll put this sketch right about over there, and I'll get the time lapse started. And as well, before I get that started, as you could probably hear, I'm using a little microphone here. I will show you it right now. How this works is I have something plugged into my phone, which connects through Bluetooth to this little thing right here. Hold it up to my mouth, and it just transmits my voice a bit better through the video. So, and you can see if I put it away like this, or bring it close, right here, there is, of course, a difference. So, I'm not having it right up close to my face, like this. Hopefully that did not blow your eardrums out, I will have to see. But, you know, I'm just holding it like a hand's length away. So, hopefully it's no issue for you. And maybe you can hear my voice a little bit better, so I can have the synopsis more clearly, and outro later on. I did the outro with the microphone last video, but this video will be fully microphoned with the beginning and end. Of course, during the time lapse, I will not be speaking. So I'll simply have background music, you can see, along with the sound effects of, well, there won't be sound effects. I guess naturally sound, it doesn't matter. The sound of my spray painting. It'll be pretty drowned out, but you can still see it or hear it over the music. It'll be pretty equal. So main thing, you won't be able to hear that freezer in the back humming all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna get the time lapse started, and hopefully y'all enjoy. And this is the finished product. This is a mess. It's what it was. I don't know if it still is, but it was a mess to get here, as you could have seen from the video. I did not go through with the Feverkin plan, as I could not execute it anywhere to which I wanted it to be. So I didn't do that. Instead, I just opted to have lakes, not lakes, a forking river. So it kind of had the same flow of the ravine, where it had like a Y shape. I followed that. I'm gonna step down. But even in there, I had some issues. Like you could have seen, I had to redo this as I made these too big, the islands, and that caused this to be very wet, and that later on caused the trees not to come off as well, as they were sticking way too much. I have my garage door closed because there are people outside and I did not want to bother them. But this third, I do not like. I tried my best, but I do not like it. And I still managed to ruin this top bit with 3 main areas. All of them had to do with gloss. See this cracking? The light kind of shows. You don't see it up here, but it's down here. It's more prevalent over here. And there's this right there. I could kind of have this as a galaxy. I could have that an excuse, but this, the cracking, no, I cannot. I cannot have that. I cannot make an excuse for that. Another issue is there's so many indents and protrusions here. Too much definition on the tree. So, all in all, before I do that, I'll go to the sketch. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is how it turned out. And the light above me, do pardon that. I'll try to tilt it in a way that it's not in the way. Yeah, that's how it turned out. Not the best, I know. Planet, mountains are fine. It's that third half. It's just poorly executed and planned. So I do apologize for that. This plan right here, I didn't really think it through. I understand that. So if I had to do a ravine next time, I would just use a stencil. Have this angle from now on. So yeah, not the best, but not the worst either. It's fine. It's just a big disappointment for me. Hopefully next time will be much better. I'll pick something out, probably a bit simpler. Maybe it'll be landscape, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this painting session. The product and process of which I hope you have enjoyed it much more than I have. I spent the majority of the day working on this for an absorbent amount of time. But hopefully you find some enjoyment in the video that comes from this. And maybe the piece, the art that came from it, if you can call it that. And one more thing, strangely enough, this is more reflective than the other stuff. Maybe it's because there's just cracking here, but it's strange. Anyway, yeah. Anything else? No, that should be pretty much it for the next video. Again, I do not know. If you have any compliments, do share them. If you have any criticisms, of course I would understand that you would. Do please tell me what they would be if I have not already stated it. But yeah, with that out of the way, until next time, I hope y'all have a good one. I hope to see you on that next video, whatever that may be. Bye-bye.